Hello and welcome to the Wolfchase Toyota Insider on the Memphis Tiger Network. I'm Jeff Pryble alongside Amy Stevens from women's basketball. Coach coming off a win over Southeast Missouri State, and always nice to get that one heading toward the holidays.
Oh, absolutely. And a little two-game win streak going on for the Tigers, which is really nice. And once we got through that first quarter last night, our team really settled in and did a good job. Back-to-back
wins now. Do you see the team starting to gain some confidence now, starting to find their roles? I know that was the issue early in the season with so many newcomers, and then the veterans, with only having 5 and 6 players last year, their roles had to change drastically this year as well.
Yeah, Jeff, you're exactly right. And we're still trying to find ourselves because now we've got Rudy White in the rotation, and we're about as healthy as we've been all season. So with the newcomers and having 10 players and actually 11 that can play now, it's really exciting, and we're still trying to find ourselves. But you can see us improving each week in practice. And with the back-to-back wins, I think our confidence is probably at an all-time high this season.
The biggest consistency you've had this year has been Elena Davis, another double-double last night, I believe 24 points, 13 rebounds. She's a player, last year forced into a lot of minutes because of the lack of numbers, and you have the growing pains last year, but you can see the benefits of that now this season.
Oh, absolutely. And Elena had a really nice game, and Coach was really encouraging her to be more dominant in that game. She started a little bit slow, and then she really responded well, and our team responded well because we did a good job of really getting her the ball early in the second half, and that's a big reason why we were able to create a little bit more of a lead in that third quarter.
Going to be interesting watching Elena go forward because now she's going to be looked at a little bit as a go-to type of player, even though she's still young, maybe a little unfair, but that's the way it is. But mentally, see how she handles that role.
Right, and I think Elena wants that role, and she definitely thrives off being able to score, and she's a great free throw shooter, even though she struggled. I think she missed a couple last night, which was a little bit surprising. She's a really good free throw shooter. She's been really consistent from the line, and so I just think Elena's just going to get better and better, and we'll probably need to start continuing to prepare for double teams. It wouldn't surprise me if people try to double her in the future. So just means more people have to step up, and we have to create that balance with our offense.
Friday, you're going to play Little Rock. Going to be the early game. That way y'all can get up for the holiday, but it'll be 11 o'clock at the Elmer Fieldhouse. A Little Rock, a team that we've played a lot lately. They're not very far away. Their record a little deceiving this year because they've played a very good schedule. We know Little Rock every single season is very physical, and they will try to, right off the bat in the first 3 to 5 minutes, try to intimidate another team.
Oh, absolutely. And one thing that is guaranteed with a Little Rock team is that they're really, really aggressive and physical. So one of the themes of the week is no babies allowed. I mean, we've got to be tough. We've got to match their intensity, but they're hard-nosed, they're physical, and they've played an maybe one of the best non-conference schedules of any of our opponents that we've seen with Texas A&M and Mississippi State and K-State. I mean, it goes on. Western Kentucky, they've played a fantastic schedule, so their record is really deceiving, and they'll be, if not one of the top teams in their league. So it's going to be a really fun challenge for our team on Friday.
You won't play again until the 29th, and by the way, if you have one of the original schedules, that game now is at 2:30 against NC Central. That's the following Saturday, so you have 8 games between dates. How long do you guys give the team off for holidays when you come back? And the holidays will be this is going to be a big time for this team before you start conference play, before you get back to school and you get so regimented because, Melissa said the fitness thing, especially with the post, is huge. And it's the last chance to maybe get some time off from games and get that conditioning up.
Yeah, it'll be a great break for everybody on our team. We play Friday morning, and then they'll report back on Christmas night. So we'll practice in the morning on the 26th, probably twice, and then have 2 more days of practice and play again. So then we go to George Washington on the 1st. So and then we open up a conference play. So it's it's a pretty good break. I'm sure for our freshmen it doesn't seem long enough, but it is what it is, and they'll eventually get used to that. So I think this game on Friday is big for us because if we could go in with a 3-game win streak, Little Rock's a really great opponent, be a great win for our team. And we could just continue to create some momentum going into the conference play and feel like we're just continuing to improve.
Yeah, well, you just mentioned just 3 non-conference games left, and then things get extremely serious when league play starts.
Right, and we open up with Central Florida, who's real. I've already seen them on. They played Mercer, which was my scout, and so got a little glimpse of them. And there just are no easy games once you get into conference play. There are no easy games on the schedule for our team right now. So it's just we got to continue to take one at a time and focus on improving each week, and then the rest will take care of itself.
All right, Coach, we'll see you out there Friday.
Sounds great.
It's Amy Stevens. I'm Jeff Brightwell with the Wolfchase Toyota Insider on the Memphis Tiger Network.